Good morning, YouTube family. We made it to a stifling 27 degrees this morning, and I've only uncovered the herbs over here on the chicken coop. They look fantastic. Fixing to go uncover everything in the garden and pull the buckets and everything and let them get some sunshine for today. Weatherman's calling for 35 to 36 tonight. He usually misses around here by about 10 degrees, so I'm going to cover again tonight just in case. It's supposed to be back low in the 50s after that. So hopefully after tonight we'll be in the clear and be able to rock and roll. Miss Eve has been teaching me how to walk with a puppy again. So in other words, I've kicked her a few times because they like to be right in front of your feet as you're walking. She hasn't been kicked too hard, but she's down here chewing on my shoes right now. What are you doing, kid? What are you doing? She's been helping me with some morning chores this morning. I've just been taking care of the baby chicks and getting them some fresh water and feed and just checking on everybody, making sure everybody did okay from the weather. But everything's looking fantastic so far. I want to get these crops uncovered, and I don't know what my day's going to involve. I got several things I need to do. New doghouse being one of them. I may start on that. We'll just have to see. You never know. I'll get these crops uncovered and then figure it out. So I got the bags off the fruit trees. They're all looking good this morning. And we're going to move into the garden here on these new rendition of what we're going to call cover crops. Get these peeled back and see if they're taken care of. Now what is this crazy thing doing? Miss B, what you got? Why are you carrying a cardboard box to my house? Definitely easier with two people putting that on. Seems like I had a wind fighting against me taking it off. But it looks like everything survived. Everything's looking good. We'll get some sunshine on it today and then cover it back up again tonight. It was exceptionally warm underneath there, so I think we're going to be A-okay. Now that I've spent the better part of the morning taking care of plants and critters and watering and feeding and all that stuff and digging tools out of the shed, I think I'm ready to build something now. I'm going to try to get started on this doghouse. This is going to be a house for both B and E, and they can utilize it together, hopefully, with time. I'm looking at about a 7-foot by 4-foot floor plan for them with a nice overhang roof. I'm actually going to move it over here on the other side of the road from where B's current doghouse is at. That way they'll be facing all the critters over here, the rabbits and everything. And we've got the little spotlights motion detected over here on all the critters. So if anything does show up at night, it'll flick a light and give them a, hey, something's going on over there, warning. So we're going to get started. Kind of figured out my rafters. I'm going to do about a 5/12 pitch. And that's why I shrunk down to 7 foot for the floor. I do have 6 sheets of, I think it's 3/4 inch subfloor that I got this last weekend with all that other stuff that we acquired. So I'm going to put it to use. I'm sure Mama's got plans to paint it, probably to match this chicken house over here. But it'll definitely be a little upgrade for B from her current situation over here, which she's got a pretty nice little house, but it is just a tin roof, and I'm sure during a storm that probably sounds a little rickety above your head. So this one's going to be a little bit more solid, if you will, because it'll have the 3/4 inch roofing. More than likely I'll probably do an asphalt shingle on it. With the price of tin, I can buy the shingles cheaper than I can tin. So it is what it is. Over here in the fluffy butt hut, the broody chick just jumped off, and we're going to take a peek at her eggs while she's off for a minute. Looking like she somehow managed about 14 eggs in there. She had about 6. So I guess she gets off the nest, lets somebody lay, and then crawls back in. I don't know. But she's over there taking a dust bath for a moment, so I wanted to come see what she had going on. Definitely seems like it'll house 2 full-size grown dogs. B weighs about 110, and she's small for a Pyrenees. So if Eve actually gets up to her size, she may be in the neighborhood of 130, 140. And they can pretty much fill that floor up right there between the 2 of them. I'm just pretty sure of it. It is a little bit tall. My theory behind that is in the summertime, the heat that's coming in off of the roof, if it's storming or whatever, they can still get in there without getting super, super hot, because that hot air will be up higher and have a chance to vent out before it just suffocates them to death in there. I do believe that's enough for today, because I'm exhausted. I'm give up. I've still got to come back out this evening and cover everything up one more time, and I'll let Mama help me with that when she gets here. Whew. For it to have been 27, it sure got hot. But I think it's about all I've got for today. I know we've got rain coming in later in the week. I don't know if it's tomorrow or just Friday or what. I don't have a clue. I hadn't looked at it. But I don't have too much left on framing, and this guy will be knocked out, and then it'll still need to be painted and roof put on it and all that good stuff. And I think I'm just going to spend the rest of the afternoon playing with a puppy or something. That sounds a lot less stressful to me. A lot less work. But we'll catch you guys on the next one.